Hello, I'm back, and this is my new plan. I have a 2x4 in across from this side. I have it oiled up and laying on the crank, so the crank should slide on it real easy. I have my 2x4s from my so-called tool I had made laying on top of it. I measured, I have approximately 14 inches from the 2x4s to the top of the cylinder, and I have approximately 14 inches from below the oil ring to the bottom of the rod. So I'm going to try dropping it in and seeing how high it sits. I should be able to adjust that again just by turning the crank a little bit. So let's see how it goes. There's a piston and rod on my scale. And I just thought I'd show you. A piston and rod without the rod cap or the rings weighs 35 pounds. You just picture that going up and down, even at 650 RPM. It hasn't gotten any lighter since yesterday. Well, there it is. Get that back in. Now I'm going to go get an oil ring. Let's see, wasn't I about at this point yesterday? First I'm going to try moving the piston down a little, the groove, so it's a little closer. There, that's working good. Now I'm going to put the ring on. I'm going to put my hose clamp compressor. If you notice, I put some kinks on the two sides so that it shouldn't slide down into the bore like happens with some compressors, or I have had happen already over the years. I'll tighten it up. Now comes the moment of truth, to see if it'll drop down in. Looks like it's going real good. Well, I'm certain that ring is in now. And voila, the oil ring is in. Now we got to get it down far enough, set up for a compression ring. Boy, does that look nice. Oh, we gotta go. I gotta go up again a little bit. I gotta take one of my 2x4s out from under it. There. Now we should be ready for a compression ring. Go down just a little bit more. I gotta see if I can find something to use for an expander, because I know it's just going to get caught in the first groove on me. Now here's my Zim Manufacturing Company ring expander. I don't know wherever I got it, at a rummage sale, estate sale, auction, whatever. And you see how that works. It holds the ring, and how nicely it works. It works just excellent. But it's nowhere near big enough for the Cat 60 rings. So I can't use that. I sure wish I could. And I know I have a ring expander that I bought once for working on automatic transmission, I believe, or for getting some other ring off, that works somewhat like this. You squeeze it and the ends open up. And it just has flat blades on the end. And of course, being as disorganized as I am, I have no idea where that is. So I have this snap ring. It has points that go in here normally, but I'm working at making my own points for it in order to expand that ring. I just took a nail, cut it in half, and hammered the ends flat, and I'm going to try and shape them so that they'll kind of hang on to the end of the ring. So wish me luck with that. Now I cupped these a little on the ends to try and make them hang on to the end of the ring a little better. Now I'm going to try putting them in the expander and see if they'll work. I think it's good enough to give it a try. Here's my compressor, or expander, with the points I made. Let's see if it's going to work. I had, just by hand I had gotten on it, snapped into the first groove, but I wouldn't have tried getting it down to all of them like that. Oh, almost. Get another hold on it. There. That worked pretty good. No oil that one. Now the compressor. Let's see where the gap is. We're going to put one. I'll see if that one drops down in. That looks like that worked good. Yep. We'll go get another ring. We gotta go down 2 more grooves. I just can't get it. My tool could use some improving on. There. I got that one. I gotta do some improving on that before I do the rest of the cylinders. I gotta make a way so the ends hold the ring better. The principle is right, but the compressor again. Looking pretty good. Go get another ring. These are the used rings. They go on real easy. Oh crap. I'm gonna bump that piston back up a little bit farther. That way that band is going, the ring is fitting in the middle of the band. get my gap where I want it again. There. Now the band shouldn't want to jump off the top of the ring. And now we'll try again. There. One to go. Oh, I gotta bring it back up a little bit again. Now I'm putting the wear side of these rings down to match up with the wear in the piston ring groove, which actually is very, very minor amount of wear. Like I said, I think this tractor, or I'm certain this tractor, well, I have no way of knowing for absolute certain, but I'm quite certain this tractor was assembled out of a couple of different tractors because of the mismatched parts and the fact that a lot of the stuff is in good condition, that they took the best stuff from tractors and put them together for one. I have no way of confirming that, but you guys who work on old machinery, you kind of read the story of it when you take it apart. It tells a lot. And let's see. Look at that. One piston in the 60. That's a really good feeling. Next, I have to take my blocking out and mount and get it on the crank. I think I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow because I gotta shim that rod bearing. My guess is it's gonna be like the mains, almost right on the way it was. But we'll check it anyway. Boy, this is starting to make me smile. First time a piston is moved in one of these cylinders on the tractor in, oh, at least 60, could be 70 years. So I think we're gonna let it adhere for today. Tomorrow I'm gonna come back and wash the crank off one more time and check it, that I didn't get any nicks on it, which I'm sure I didn't. And then I'll get the rod bolted to it and check with plastic edge for the clearance. And then I'll have one piston going up and down. Time to move on to the next then. So thanks again for watching. I hope you're all enjoying it.